When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we ride. We earn 30 years so you can say we got. Dream turn, live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all, beat the flow. But
it's time for a little football.
So we'll hand it over to our folks. Willie Mack keeping the undefeated streak alive. Can he do it?
Coach, first open
Week 8 on the road against the Indianapolis Colts. Strong showing last week from the Rooks, Willie Mack. Man, he demolished those Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes after they was talking all kind of crazy before the game.
The Colts get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garner.
I don't think the Colts are ready for these problems, folks. This defense is hot out here. Mahomes gonna put up with that old Zeus fans. Jacoby leading the Colts. Nice, man.
For the visiting Broncos, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark.
Lindsey's got hot as of last week and
when we looked at this team in August
got
and we looked at the schedule,
finally.
we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Go, squad. Let's get it. Broncos getting the ball first. Let's make some shake.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And this could be a whole lot of fun
Maybe we'll look
because
on the unit
if his game plan
Broncos
goes
this
into
week on
effect
the
early,
road.
we'll see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the
running
field, wants to
hard.
open things up for not just his
We're
receivers,
gonna get
but for
flagged with
anything
a hold,
underneath.
man.
That was the theme, the front page of the sports section where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave what the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
Get them road calls.
They'll drop the throw. It's
Nice
hauled in by
snag.
Torrey Smith.
Torrey Smith.
The end
He's
result,
just
21
huge
yards.
Nice snag.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
And he dropped it.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Come
That's
on,
very well timed there
man.
defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football.
Right in the bread and butter, you should have caught
Decent
that.
offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
I see something.
Man open,
Sutton.
he's got it complete to
Make a
Cortland
hand.
Sutton. That one
for it.
good for 13 and a Denver first down. For Sutton, the receiving numbers from last week's game. 6 catches, 94 yards, and a score.
Third in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
Here's Riddick.
Shook him. Come on,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second and 5. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the how potent it is?
Go and get him out there.
You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 18 carries, 74 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box.
Yeah. Broncos get there and take him down.
Sack season.
Body Calhoun, a sack coming off the corner blitz.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the
Bobby
shutout that they pitched
Calhoun.
last week. A huge part of that.
Going up, baby. Sack last week, had him a pick.
Offensively, good
like
one finding some answers right now. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Matt.
Yeah.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
There he is again, Bobby Calhoun. I see you.
It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Man, you gotta be
past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 30 yards there. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal.
Everybody down
there. Mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Come on, man.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use on paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know where they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
In that rush back there.
Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down.
And he's taken down.
Man, block.
Justin Houston.
Garbage ass people get back there because y'all ain't holding up your block.
For him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton.
Let's go. No. And he's going to get hurt. They're going to do my dude like that. Oh, man.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Come on, hold it.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL championship game. Later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Brissett. They'll run the screen with Mack.
Oh, my Lord. Big Mr. Tackle.
The 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, 82 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter, almost like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Oh, horse collar. Can we get that?
Just short of the 45 at the 44.
Come on.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Oh, horse collar.
Now Riddick. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They try to throw 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
To get this ball again.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, that'll make you pay one.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly.
Come on!
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your
come on,
legs
hold the
trying
block,
to escape.
man.
What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him. That he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
That ain't good. No.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Riddick. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that.
Come on, man.
I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along. They want to continue to take care of that young QB. They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in.
Go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up with safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare.
Maybe they
should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
You on the hands,
and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. And
God damn.
Picked by Pierre Desir.
They got the pick in the end zone.
Back at the closing stages of the first half. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis. Well, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go right back to Mack. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
Let's get it!
Brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
That would be exactly what they were looking for.
Defense got us going. That looks like some hopping on offense.
Get off the field. Get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
All right, let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Let's go!
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Hands,
23
man.
yards to pick up there.
Establish yourself again.
Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, how'd you drop that?
Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
What?
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. On first down, it's Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now it's Freeman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
first down. They'll start out with Mack. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Cox. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run.
Oh, get lit up.
He'll be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Windy Williams.
3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
There we go.
And this will be taken at the 13.
Woo!
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is the tight end Fant.
Face mask to 15 on it. Let's go.
Face mask. Defense.
Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Come on, man.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas,
That's
it's really hard to put it back on and match it. Because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep it cranking high right here.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And the Broncos are in for 6. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
McManus's point after is good, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So a 1st and 10 now. Here's Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough
Callahan,
to hold on to that
man.
one. It's 2nd down.
Turned around, that's yours.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
No.
And he's been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
I ain't going to do it, folks.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
You got to hit him,
and
man.
He's going to get this inside the 30. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Brissett now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, it's Brissett. Finding Paris Campbell. There's Campbell's first NFL catch. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Brissett again.
No!
That's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll get this out quickly.
Oh, my gosh. He got the block.
Zone, touchdown.
Hemmed up my corner where I couldn't get me.
Paris Campbell with his first career NFL touchdown as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Now Brissett.
Let's go!
Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try
defense.
and tie the game. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
No,
now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey.
Woo! Woo! And it's stiff
That one's
arm.
good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll tussle for it, and this is
what
going to
a
be caught.
snag.
Get this one down near the 20.
What a snag.
Just shy of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I'm talking.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
Let's reward this man with this touchdown.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy.
Let's reward this man with this touchdown.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
In your what do I got to do, brother, to get you to catch
and
this
true. You can
touchdown?
draft the fastest, you
What
can
do
draft
I
the most
got to
athletic
do?
guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
What is that?
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Legal block in the back, man. What the fuck?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They just knocking this shit away from me.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold it to 3.
We don't want it. We don't want
The
it.
Kick by McManus is good.
But we've got limited options on the receiving end right now.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because right look at the smiles on that side of the field. It's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Colts now down on the scoreboard. Just over a minute, 40 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down.
What time for a pick, partner? My secondary needs one on you.
He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll look to throw. And this one complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances.
Come on, man.
That means your guys going down
for the ball out of there.
They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Brissett. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. But now it'll be 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Brissett looks to throw. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Campbell making the catch. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw.
Let's go!
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd
Let's go, Zoomerville.
As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw.
No timeouts for you either, son.
The reception good for 7.
Game over. Let's go, defensive stand.
But it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
We got it at the end of the game to push the ball and drive it on us like that. We're ready. Omerville in the clutch.
But couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity.
Just unable to cash in at the end. Got that Willie Mack clutch touchdown right there.
They definitely had a chance.
So for Denver,
and the Broncos keep that undefeated streak alive with a team that nobody expected to be an undefeated team, let alone a winning team this season with the roster we got. My defense is showing out. The offense is coming through the clutch like they need to all the time.
They'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.